We're back to the Neil Haley Show. We have to thank Innovative Recruitment Solutions for sponsoring this guest. Today, I'm excited to welcome Mark Douglas, the CEO of MNTN. Thanks for stopping by, Mark. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
All right, so let's talk about your background and how you decided to start MNTN.
Sure. So my core kind of career background is I'm a coding engineer, but I've been started a number of companies, been involved in a number of other startups. And how MNTN came about is with the advent of streaming television, myself and some of the other key people on the team, we saw an opportunity to essentially democratize television advertising, in particular on streaming, which is digital advertising. So we saw this opportunity to kind of bring performance marketing into the world of television, where any size brand, small or mid-sized business who previously was pretty much cut off from advertising on TV can now access the medium and do it in a way, where it's comparable to the results they got, with Google on search and Meta on social, and now MNTN on performance TV, what we call performance TV.
So talk about performance marketing for me. I'm intrigued by that definition because here's the problem. Marketing, in a lot of ways, sometimes it's just marketing. I have an agency. I see so many people promising sales, and ultimately that's a sales agency. But marketing needs to lead to sales. And a lot of people run advertising and think it's going to guarantee sales.
Yeah.
So define performance marketing. What majors do you look at?
Well, absolutely. So the way that they're really two advertising industries. So one sells ads, right? And the other, the way to think of it, is focused on outcomes. So when you go to Google, paid search, you don't go to Google to buy an ad. You go to Google and say, I want to get, consumer traffic to my brand that is going to get engaged and eventually purchase. That's what you're looking for. And so that's also called direct response marketing. So anytime you're advertising with a specific revenue goal in mind, not just kind of let me get my message out there, but I need, a certain set of metrics to be hit for my business, that's performance marketing. And that's what never was happening on TV. It was always just kind of brand ads, jingles, things like that, where, Google and Meta, I'll give you an interesting stat, the entire television advertising market in the US, about 80 billion in revenue. The Google and Meta alone are over 200 billion. And so, or they're almost triple the size of the entire ad market. And that's because they're focused on results and not just showing an ad. And so direct response is what every small and especially mid-sized business does, every internet retailer, every travel brand. And that's what those customers are looking for.
And that's interesting. You talk about that. That goes back to the thought process is if they click on the ad, there better be performance. There better be performance metrics. Right. Facebook really doesn't do that unless you spend a lot of money. Am I correct?
Well, no. I mean, if you go in Facebook's ad platform is, now called the Meta ad platform. When you go in there, you set up a campaign. This is similar for MNTN, obviously in our case for television. You definitely say this is what I want to spend. You upload the creative, usually a video for Meta, but there are always performance metrics.
So the best place people can go, what great information, Mark. I love where we are running out of time, but great information when it comes to specifically performance marketing. I'm going to look into it further, but more people can find information by going again to find out more information on MNTN. And check out the website. And when we talk about MNTN, it's MNTN. Google search Mark Douglas. Love to have him back on again. Appreciate it. And thanks again.